Hi everyone, Del here with another ARC tutorial, and this time I will be covering the second part of the security section where I will be going over how to set up SSH keys and failure to ban on your ARC servers. If you haven't watched the first two videos on how to set up an ARC relay node, you can check those videos out by visiting the description box below. First, let's begin by working on setting up SSH keys. If this is your first time working with SSH keys, you can think of them as the keys that you, as an administrator, will use to access your server. The private key that is normally stored on your system will be used to decrypt the public key available on your server and allow for secure access. For security purposes, it's important that you safely store the private key, either somewhere on your personal machine or on an external drive device. To begin, you must first generate your private key and public key on your personal machine. Once generated, you can check the keys by accessing them via the following command. And you should be able to see a list of both public and private keys in it. The first two keys seen here are the keys generated, one public, one private. Once the keys are confirmed, you can go ahead and copy the keys onto your server via the following command. Once you submit the command, you will undergo a series of steps that will ask you to confirm the keys, and afterwards it will ask you for your password. Once this step is completed, you can access your SSH config using the following command. In this file, you will change the various methods for authentication. Go ahead and change the password authentication to no, public authentication to yes, and challenge response authentication to no. Once completed, you can restart the SSH daemon using the following command: sudo service ssh restart, and now you should be able to log into your server using only your private SSH key. In this sequence, we will go over how to implement fail to ban and be able to monitor the logs for authentication failures. Ideally, the system will allow for us to monitor and view attempted/failed user logins originating from a single IP. However, it merely reduces the rate of incorrect authentication attempts and does not ultimately eliminate the potential to be attacked. Begin first by installing fail to ban and creating a local configuration file. Type the following. Afterwards, you will copy that configuration to a local file. Afterwards, we will begin to configure the file. Access the jail.local file we made using the following command. Once inside the file, edit all references to port equals SSH to the new port that we changed to based on the previous tutorial. In my case, I changed it to 56789. Follow along and change the SSHD port, drop bear, and SELinux. If you are not familiar with this process, I suggest that you visit the previous tutorial. In it, I describe how to change the port number to access your server. Save the edited config file and restart the fail to ban daemon with the following command: sudo service fail to ban restart. In this video, we discussed two excellent techniques that node operators are encouraged to utilize in order to obscure and protect themselves, and along with it all, the ARC ecosystem network. You should now have a good knowledge on how to set up your own node, disable port 22 access, install fail to ban, and utilize SSH private keys. As a node operator, you will now be qualified to help secure this growing network. In light of recent upgrades, I would like to announce a new interesting feature I have decided to incorporate on the site. Now, when you visit arcdel.net, you will be able to select the far right tab and access the video suggestion page, where you'll be able to share what you think would be interesting to cover in the following week's video. Now, you can share your ideas, get upvoted, and have them made. To read more about this new feature, you can check out the blog post in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly through Slack, Discord, or by emailing me at del@arcdel.net. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.